Hi, everyone. Welcome to our April Ask the Expert interview series. Today, I have Margaret Seifert with us from the Metro United Way here in Louisville, and I'm excited to talk to her about volunteering. United Way is, I think, synonymous with volunteerism, and that's something that they promote heavily. So I just wanted to talk to them about volunteer opportunities throughout the Louisville area and just kind of a broad overview of throughout the state. But welcome, Margaret. Thank you for being on with me today.
Thank you for having me. Excited to be here.
All right, well, thanks. So just last week, we wrapped up National Volunteer Appreciation Week. So we were doing some social media things ourselves, trying to thank all of our wonderful volunteers. And then here in Louisville, we have Mayor's Give a Day program, which is going on all month long, something that you all are heavily involved in. And then just overall, Metro United Way, you all are involved in getting volunteers to your organization as well as other organizations. So just wanted to have you give just a broad overview of what Metro United Way does to support and encourage volunteering.
Sure. At Metro United Way, volunteering is definitely one of our three main pillars of work that we do in give, advocating, and volunteering. And we know that without volunteers, our cities and our communities just would not be able to do the things that they do. And I have been in volunteer management now for 20 years, and I stay in this career because I've gotten to know and work with some of the most amazing people in the entire world who give so unselfishly of their time and their talents and their treasure. So I am forever grateful for our volunteers and love to hear all of the great stories that come out of the community as well of fantastic people that give of their time. And at Metro United Way, my team really works to learn about the need in our community from the nonprofit agencies that we support. And then we design service solutions to help meet those needs and challenges being faced by those agencies. And then we mobilize volunteers. So we actually send out a needs survey quarterly to nonprofits, and we say, what do you need? How can we help? Sometimes they respond with our kit products. Sometimes they'll ask about collection drive items. Sometimes they'll say we have a big event coming up. We'll show them how to post on our website. So really understanding and helping people meet immediate need. I think when we all think about giving of our time or our talents, we want it to go to a good place. We want it to maximize kind of our efforts and have a payoff for the nonprofits that we're supporting and those people that they serve. And I think that's where our team and the work at Metro United Way really comes into play and helping to understand those needs and then help make a good match for people and for companies that are wanting to give back and meeting true and immediate need.
Awesome. So I know you all have a very important and useful tool that you all use to kind of help match the volunteers with different organizations and different needs. So I just wanted to have you, if you can, you all have a website that's very helpful in this. If you can just walk us through how someone who says, you know, I just retired, or my kid is in daycare now on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I may have a few hours open and I want to volunteer. So how can someone go online and look for opportunities that are available?
Sure, I will share. You can go to volunteer.metrounitedway.org, and that will give you direct access to this volunteer opportunity database. Or if you're on Metro United Way's website, you can go to /volunteer and find it that way as well. But this is kind of the shortcut. And this is the page that you will land on. It's called the dashboard page. And we always highlight a few opportunities that are kind of big and upcoming. Right now, you can see that we still have Mayor's Give a Day information on here, and there's a button right on the side that says learn more and sign up. We have the Greatest Give Back, which is a Metro United Way and Muhammad Ali partnership event coming up in June. And then we still have some COVID-19 opportunities as well. But to get to the main section, you click Volunteer Now. And that takes you to the opportunities page. To get back to the page where we just were, it has dashboard up in the top left corner. But this opportunities page, any nonprofit from our 7-county service area, which is 3 counties in Southern Indiana and 4 in Kentucky, can post opportunities. They don't have to be funded by Metro United Way. One of the nice things as well is that you can scroll down on here and see what is posted, or you can put in a search phrase, or you can come over here on the right as well and pick a filter if you're looking for an opportunity that might be great for seniors or appropriate for kids under 16 or any age. You can search by age, by a nonprofit agency, by an opportunity that's outdoors, or an opportunity for teams. And as we saw a lot through COVID, virtual opportunities as well, and even wheelchair accessible. So we're hoping that those search filters kind of let people get to the opportunities that they're looking for quickly. We will just use this first one as our example. So this is Little Sisters of the Poor, and they are doing a turtle derby setup day. And if you click on view details, you can see a description of the opportunity. Additional details kind of will have the place for any age restrictions, excuse me, and if it's outdoors, family friendly, those types of things. And then one of the cool parts of our system that I love is that you can become a fan of the agency that is listed. And if you do that after you've signed up in our system, you'll receive emails whenever they post new opportunities. So it's a great way to say, oh, you know, even if that agency doesn't have something posted today, you can search for them, become a fan, and learn about opportunities as they come up. Or if you weren't available to do an opportunity they had posted today, but you wanted to learn about other opportunities that are coming up. It also has the location, and down here in the right-hand corner is where you would hit respond, and you can respond as an individual, or if you wanted to take a group of people, and that could be, we call them a team in our system. That could be your family, that could be a work team, that could be a group of friends. So once you hit respond, you'll be prompted to either log in or sign up. If you've never used our system before, you can sign up as a volunteer. You'll sign a quick waiver, you'll put in your information. And then the great thing is you can sign up for any opportunity from our website very, very quickly, receive information about projects, and stay in touch with the nonprofit agency that you've signed up for.
Awesome.
Fantastic. I will stop sharing here.
So it looks very simple to use, and you know, if you were interested, you know, if you're a retired pediatrician and you wanted to do something directly with kids, and I'm sure you could type in kids and all of the different things that would come up that had that search as a part of that. So that looks very helpful and easy to use. So thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely. And one thing I forgot to mention, there is an in-kind option on there as well. A lot of nonprofits are posting collection drive information. So if you have things to donate or you're not able to get out, but you want to see if people need diapers or personal hygiene types of products, you can also search by in-kind on there. And I would say too, if you work with a nonprofit, if you volunteer somewhere, ask them if they've posted their opportunities, because we do get a lot of phone calls and route people through there and are happy to help connect volunteers to organizations.
Yeah, sounds good. This can be a rough number, but just wanted to get a frame of mind here. Like, how many volunteer opportunities are posted usually in a year, let's say?
I think we've seen a lot of fluctuation around COVID time, and we actually moved into this new system right before COVID started. But I would say on our site at any time, there's about 100 opportunities. And some of those are ongoing, as well as people posting opportunities. Some are one time, and then some are ongoing, even like boards of directors and things like that. So,
okay. And then do you have any numbers of how many volunteers, like how many users use the site?
Sure. In an average year in 2019, and this was on our old system, and the great thing is we have seen such an improved response to our new system if you came to Metro United Way's website to look for volunteer opportunities a couple of years ago, I encourage you to come back. It is far more user friendly. But about 1,500 volunteers are placed annually through our website, and that doesn't count mayor's give a day numbers. And then throughout COVID, we served as the backbone for the city of Louisville's volunteer efforts, as well as they sent volunteers out kind of in an emergency situation. So we've definitely shown, and I think our new system supports those types of efforts in a much better way as well.
Awesome. So we've touched on COVID just a little bit, but can you tell us kind of from your perspective, how different volunteer opportunities were impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic? I know it created some different opportunities, but from your point of view, what was the impact?
Sure. Well, I miss working with volunteers. I'm tired of planning volunteer events without volunteers. We really miss the heartbeat of our city and our community and our organizations and getting volunteers together. But I think from the initial onset of kind of the COVID pandemic, when everything shut down and agencies shut down, people got really, really creative. And that was wonderful to see. We saw agencies quickly take mentoring online. We saw collection drives pop up. We saw dollar donations go up as people weren't able to be in the community, and sometimes just really realizing that nonprofits just needed money to get the supplies that they needed. And here at Metro United Way, our engagement team pivoted and was able to use our purchasing power to help purchase sanitizer and personal hygiene supplies that were hard to find, and we put those out into the community. We also served as a hub when companies had donations, kind of using our needs survey and our network to get those supplies out. And then we definitely saw there was a core contingency of volunteers that were very willing to go out into the community and work with populations that were even sometimes high risk, whether that's people experiencing homelessness, mental health, serving meals, those types of things. Also, senior meal drop-off became very, very important, making sure that our neighbors were not left alone during those times. So we definitely saw creativity pivots. We saw job descriptions change completely, and we saw people step up, which is what volunteers do.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. So probably cut a few numbers back, but it increased creativity and really, I think, awareness of the need. So
absolutely. And I think a lot of those critical needs were still met through volunteers, in a scaled back way or in a different way. But even our volunteer numbers, when we looked at collection drives and people dropping things off and kind of giving, an hour time to that, if you went and got supplies and dropped them off or helped take those supplies and take them to an agency, some of those numbers didn't even change that much, which was great to see.
Yeah, that's awesome. So before we jump off here today, are there any other Metro United Way services or upcoming events or anything that you'd like to share with us today before we get off of here?
Sure, just a couple. If you go online and you can't find the opportunity you're looking for, our contact information is on the website. We are happy to help you kind of sort through needs, talk through options. And then at Metro United Way, we have a few signature volunteer initiatives that we run throughout the year. Our next one, like I mentioned earlier, I'm really excited, is in partnership with the Muhammad Ali Center. It's called The Greatest Give Back. It usually happens in January to honor Muhammad Ali's birthday. He would have been 80 this year in 2022. We had to postpone it due to COVID since numbers were so high in January, but it is going to be Thursday, June the 9th. We would love to have you all come out and volunteer with us. It's a great way to see how Metro United Way and some of our nonprofit partners are partnering together to create partnerships through service. But in honor of his 80th birthday, we are doing 800 diaper bundles, 800 fresh and clean laundry kits, and 800 healthy snack kits to benefit 80 nonprofits across our seven county service area. And that'll be done in 3 different shifts from 10 to 4. And you can sign up from that volunteer.metrounitedway.org site that I showed you before. And we'll have more information on there as well. And then in September, look for Metro United Way's Day of Action, where we run between 20 to 30 projects at nonprofits, all on the same day, all at the same time across 7 counties. So that's another great place to jump in.
Both awesome events. Just a little background. I interned with Bluegrass United Way years and years ago, and helped with one of the day of services, and it was neat. Went into daycare and just did some like remodeling work and got to coordinate that. So that was interesting. So Margaret, just want to thank you again for being with us today. We as Lions, we have like over 100 Lions clubs throughout the state, and they are our core group of volunteers, and we couldn't do what we do without them, but we also rely heavily on other groups of volunteers as well. So just thought that since April is a big volunteer month, wanted to touch base with you all and see what's new and what's going on, and just hopefully share both of our organizations' information and get some new volunteers for both of us. So
absolutely. And thank you all so much for everything that you all do for our community as well.
Well, thank you. And we look forward to talking with you again soon. Thank you, Margaret.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.